Good morning and welcome to your Wallops weather briefing. Well, pretty nice conditions out there so far this morning. We've got pretty warm temperatures and some high humidity continuing into the morning. We're going to see a little relief of that humidity as we go into the day tomorrow and especially into the end of the week and into the weekend. But for today, we'll have those humid conditions and also some shower and thunderstorm possibilities as we get into the afternoon hours. Looking at the conditions from yesterday, a pretty hot and humid day for all throughout the region. We saw temperatures in the low 90s for many of the reporting stations throughout the region, 92 degrees at Baltimore, Washington, D.C., and Norfolk. We were a little cooler right along the coast at 86 degrees here at Wallops. Ocean City also coming in with an 86 degree high temperature. Overnight last night, with those humid conditions, temperatures really not falling too much. We saw 77 degrees here at Wallops for our overnight low temperature. Measurable precipitation, only a trace reported at Baltimore over the last 24 hours, and everybody else remaining dry. As of 9 a.m., temperatures rising into the low 80s for most locations. We had 82 degrees here at Wallops under mostly cloudy skies. As of the 10 a.m. hour, temperatures already up to 85 degrees here at Wallops. Looking at our upper level wind data from this morning's balloon release, we see the winds out of a westerly direction at the 1,000 foot level, and those winds generally out of a west to a west-southwest direction all the way up to 25,000 feet, where we see those winds increasing up to around 36 knots. Freezing level this morning was at 16,600 feet. So looking at our current surface analysis, you can see that cold front has moved over the Delmarva Peninsula. We are still in the warm sector here. The winds generally out of a west-southwesterly direction. But just off to our northwest, we see those winds shifting to more of a northwest to a north wind direction. And we're going to see this front begin to slide over the area as we go through the day today. And as a result, we'll see a chance of some showers and thunderstorms as we go into the afternoon hours. Looking at our radar and satellite composite, you can see most of those clouds just off to our northwest in association with that cold front. As you can see here, our winds generally out of a west to west-southwest direction here at Wallops. Southern portions of the area seeing those winds out of a southwesterly direction, and then you can see right along where that frontal boundary is, northwesterly winds just to the north and west of that front. So that's all going to be moving over to the area today, and as we get a little bit more heating and instability built up in the atmosphere today, we're going to start to see some showers and thunderstorms break out over the region as we go into the afternoon. So looking at our forecast maps over the next couple of days, you can see by the midday period, this forecast model showing that frontal boundary slowly moving to the south and east, with some showers and thunderstorms beginning to fire along that frontal boundary during the early afternoon hours. As we go into the evening hours, that front pushes south of our region. We start to see a little bit more of a drier air mass work its way into the region by tonight as well, but we'll see those shower and thunderstorm chances continuing into the late afternoon, and then possibly just some lingering shower activity during the evening and overnight hours tonight, where we'll see those shower chances really decrease dramatically after midnight tonight. Looking ahead to tomorrow morning, that frontal boundary pushes well off to our south. This is showing a few showers lingering just to the southern portions of the Delmarva Peninsula. I do believe will remain dry here at Wallops during the Thursday morning time frame. But we will see mostly cloudy conditions continuing into the morning on Thursday. A few peaks of sunshine possible during the afternoon, but we're going to see quite a bit of cloudiness lingering into the Thursday time frame as we see that frontal boundary push off to the south, and some upper level energy still remain overhead on Thursday, resulting in those clouds. As we go into the evening hours of Thursday, the frontal boundary remains to the south. We really start to get some of those cooler temperatures work their way into the area by Thursday evening. We're looking at a daytime high tomorrow right around 82 degrees, but looking into Thursday night into Friday morning, we'll see those temperatures really start to drop off. As we get into the day on Friday, again, pretty pleasant conditions continuing here at Wallops, with high pressure really starting to build into the region at that point. Some drier air as well, and temperatures very comfortable for this time of year, with daytime highs right around 80 degrees, even into the upper 70s as we get into the weekend, and seeing low temperatures in the low 60s at times as we go into the late week and weekend period. So taking a look at the next 24 hours and what we can expect, looking at temperatures rising to around 87 degrees here today, with those shower and thunderstorm chances arriving after 12 o'clock. Looks like the best chance for those will be arriving probably after 2 o'clock this afternoon, carrying about a 15% chance of some of those showers containing an embedded thunderstorm between the hours of 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock this afternoon. Then after 2 o'clock, we'll increase those probabilities up to around 40% for thunderstorm activity. Pretty good chance we'll see some rain shower activity during the afternoon between the hours of 2 and 6 p.m. And then after 6 p.m., while we'll still see a pretty good chance of some showers in the area, we'll see those thunderstorm chances dropping to around 10% between the hours of 6 and 9 p.m. this evening. So we go into the evening hours, mostly cloudy skies expected, just a slight chance of some lingering light rain shower activity during the late evening hours, but after midnight tonight those chances drop off pretty significantly, and we'll likely just see mostly cloudy skies with just a slight chance of a lingering rain shower. As you can see, temperatures dropping off pretty nicely after midnight tonight. Low temperature expected overnight tonight at 68 degrees. Taking a look at your Thursday forecast, very nice conditions for Thursday and Friday. Not really expecting any hazardous weather for the Thursday and Friday time period, with again lower humidity values and very comfortable conditions. Thursday's daytime high of 82 degrees, dropping to 65 degrees for Thursday night, and then a daytime high of 80 degrees under partly sunny to mostly sunny skies on Friday. So taking a look at the next 7 days, you can see temperatures really comfortable as we go through the weekend and into the beginning of next week, with high pressure really dropping down out of the north and providing us with very nice conditions for this time of year. Looking at those low temperatures in the weekend dropping to close to 60 degrees during this Friday, Saturday morning time frame. And as we go into the end of the weekend and into the beginning of the work week next week, things begin to become a little bit more uncertain with the long range forecast, as we'll have a couple of influences on our weather that have yet to be determined, one of which will be what will soon become Tropical Storm Harvey and eventually Hurricane Harvey in the Gulf of Mexico. That will be making landfall in Texas over the course of the extended period, and eventually some of that Gulf moisture could begin to make its way into the Wallops region by the middle of next week. So while we still have the forecast dry for Monday and Tuesday, we're going to see potentially some breezy conditions as well work their way into the forecast by the beginning of next week, as we have a pretty strong area of high pressure to the north, and then what could be another coastal low developing off the southeast coast, which has the potential to become Irma later in the midweek period next week, and that could tighten up our pressure gradient and provide us with some pretty breezy conditions as we go into the beginning of next week and into the middle portions of next week as well. Not looking like a big problem for us as of right now, just looking at some cloudy conditions for the first part of the week, and then possibly some rain showers with that system that will be hitting Texas later this weekend, but looking at the potential for some windy conditions and at least some cloudy conditions to begin the work week next week. That'll wrap it up for today's weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow for our 8:15 daily operations weather briefing and also our 10 a.m. briefing. Have a nice day.